Most YouTubers are like lottery players. They publish videos, they cross their fingers, and they pray that they go viral. But the difference between struggling creators and those who absolutely explode in growth, it's not luck, it's a system. It's having a proven framework. One I'm about to give you step by step. But before we get into it, I just wanna say if you wanna fast track your YouTube growth for yourself, I wanna let you know that I finally launched my brand new program that I've been putting together for months now, helping creators just like you do just that. But more on that later. Now, despite what a lot of people coming into the YouTube space or aspiring creators think, you don't need fancy gear to blow up on YouTube. I mean, look at Ryan Trahan. He has millions of subscribers and films everything on an iPhone. You don't need to upload daily, and you don't need to hire a $10,000 per month editing team. What you do need is a simple mindset shift in how you think about YouTube, and 5 frameworks that I'm about to give you today that'll grow your channel faster than anything else you've tried. That I can probably guarantee. But first, there's one silent killer that's quietly destroying 99% of channels, and if you don't fix it, everything else that I say in this video literally will not matter. And I'll tell you exactly what it is in a second, but let's first start with the most underrated advantage that you already have that most people completely overlook as an advantage. Consistency. In fact, imagine with me that you walk past 2 cafes every single day on your way to work. One is open only 3 times a week, sometimes closed randomly. But the other cafe is open every single day, always at the same time. Which one do you think you'll eventually try? See, YouTube's the same thing. It's the same game. When you show up consistently, you build trust. You give the algorithm more data. You give viewers more chances to find you, and you stack tiny little opportunities into something that eventually snowballs. But consistency isn't about uploading daily, it's about predictability. See, your brain loves patterns, and your audience does too. Even one video per week can beat daily uploads if it's consistent. Now, to follow that up, I wanna give you a secret that literally the top 1% of YouTubers use to grow their YouTube channels with more predictability and way faster than the other 99% of aspiring creators. You see, when you break down what the top 1% of YouTubers actually do, they don't reinvent the wheel. They study what's already working. They reverse engineer. They go into your niche or another niche. They search by most popular or by view count, and they don't just watch the videos, they reverse engineer the best performing videos on YouTube. Scroll through YouTube and ask yourself, what's the title formula that this really viral video is using? What emotion is this thumbnail triggering? How is it triggering emotion or curiosity? What pacing is the creator using in this video with the edit? What stories is he repeating? See, that's the outlier framework. You're not guessing, you're modeling proven winners. And if you want the exact step-by-step process for how I do this across any niche, how I find winning video ideas, and how I use this exact framework to grow not only my client channels, but this exact brand new channel that you're watching this video on, I grew from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in less than 28 days, all with what I'm talking about. And I break exactly how to do it all down inside my brand new YouTube Accelerator program, which is completely focused on YouTube growth through 7+ modules of pure value that I can guarantee you have not heard before. The link to check it out is gonna be the first one in the description below. So if you wanna learn more about that, make sure you go and click that link. But even if you have a great model to follow with YouTube, it won't work if you're skipping this next piece. A piece that 90% of creators never really ever think about. But before I tell you what it is, I wanna ask you something. How much time do you spend writing your video before actually hitting record? If your answer is none, because I just wing it, you're leaving a lot of views on the table. See, what a lot of people do not understand is by taking the time to actually script or even just having a bullet point outline, it can take your video from just another talking head video to, oh my God, this person gets me. All right, now, do you want the real cheat code here? It's to structure your video like a conversation, not a lecture. In fact, it's exactly what I've been doing in this video right here. And guess what? you're still watching, right? Now, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but if you want to go way deeper on how to write magnetic, retention optimized YouTube scripts that are optimized, as I said, for attention and that keep people watching to the end of your video, inside my YouTube Accelerator program, I literally hosted a 3-hour masterclass with a YouTuber who's got over 300,000 subscribers and specializes in storytelling and writing. And he teaches a lot of that module. And that and the whole rest of the module just about scripting YouTube videos, it's also available in the YouTube Accelerator program, again, which will be linked right below this video. But now let's shift gears into another overlooked important thing, which is analytics. I know it doesn't sound fun, but the thing is here, everyone loves to way overcomplicate analytics. The truth is, there's really only 3 analytical metrics that actually matter on YouTube, despite what anybody else is gonna tell you. The only 3 metrics that actually move the needle forward, at least with the clients I've worked with and my own channel that I've seen, and that you really should be looking at, is click-through rate, or CTR, which basically tells you essentially how good is your title and thumbnail performing. I like to shoot for anything over 5%. The next analytic you should always look at that's important is AVD, or average view duration. How well are you holding attention? That's what this is telling you. By the way, you can watch a video with a full breakdown on this that I've already posted on this channel on AVD. I'll link it right above. And then the final analytic that you really need to be paying attention to, the third and final one, is impressions. How often is YouTube showing your video? And then measuring that in correlation with your click-through rate. And listen, people might have my head for saying this, but if you're not a YouTube strategist, everything else is just noise. Focus on improving these 3 metrics and your growth becomes honestly inevitable. I sounded like Thanos.
I am inevitable.
All right, now shifting gears once more. Do you remember the thing I said was secretly destroying 90% of channels earlier?
There's one silent killer that's quietly destroying 99% of channels.
Again, it's not your gear, it's not your niche, it's not the illusion of effort. Creators think they're doing the work. They post a video, they tweak a title, try a trendy edit, but they're guessing. There's no system, there's no framework, there's no feedback loop, no optimization. Success on YouTube comes from treating it like a game that you're constantly learning, not a slot machine where you're pulling every time you post. Every video is not a lottery ticket, every video is a test, and every test gives you data. And if you use that data the right way, growth is just a matter of time. So, what if you could apply all of this with personalized support from me, deep dive breakdowns, I'm doing another call to action, and weekly coaching calls, templates, frameworks, systems, all that actually work. That's exactly what I'm giving you guys inside my YouTube Accelerator school community, where you guys will master YouTube growth. I even have weekly calls. I have weekly channel audits. I have weekly coaching calls, weekly Q&A calls, you name it. I built it to give creators like you the behind the scenes strategies that big channels use, but never talk about publicly. I tried to do my best to take everyone who joins the program from 0 to 1,000 subscribers in 90 days or less. But if you're above that, I've also worked with creators who have millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I've helped them take it to the next level as well. It is 7+ modules of pure value. I cut out all fluff and just give you value. I made sure everything inside it was an absolute banger, stacked on top of a banger. And I even have big YouTubers as guests helping me teach some of the lessons. And I decided to make this as accessible to as many of you as possible. And just for you guys to know where I'm at with this, I have one main goal right now. I have the first one being help as many people break the vicious cycle of being stuck on YouTube and growing faster than you thought possible, because I have personally seen the amount of opportunities and doors that are open to you with having literally as little as just 1,000 subscribers. So if you want step-by-step help from scripting to ideation, from packaging, titles to analytics, you name it, production, set design, video editing, you name it, it's in there. And listen, if you've made it this far, you're not like most people. You actually care about getting better. And that tells me something important. It tells me that you're gonna win the game of YouTube.